I'd like to start off by talking about three things. One of the major areas at the cutting edge of climate change is what's happening to coral reefs. We have found that over 44% of all the coral species are at risk of extinction. And that is a greatly increased number. There is no doubt that this is due to anthropogenic changes. It's us, human beings, after the Industrial Revolution, causing the global warming, the carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gases, which are so serious. The second thing is that I've been working with colleagues at the Chinese Academy of Sciences in Kunming on plants. In China, where traditional Chinese medicine is so important, and so many plants are used, and we are getting much more knowledge of why they have been used in the past, how they've been used, and we can get molecular information. The problem is that, of course, global warming is changing the environment for plants, and that's very serious for their reproduction. The third thing I'd like to say is that global warming is increasing the mutation rate of viruses. And that's very serious for us human beings because viruses cause lots of diseases. And I've been working with colleagues at Tongji University to look at virus mutations in particular cancers. And we've done some very exciting work using AI techniques, natural language processing in particular, to bring together genome data with clinical data. And that's really exciting because then we can look at what's called gene ontology. It's which genes are important in which cancers. And once you get that information, you can perhaps develop new drugs. And secondly, even more excitingly, you can repurpose drugs. I used to do gene sequencing many years ago where you did it on a gel and you actually pipetted the materials on the gel and you read the bands and you read the sequences. Now that's all automated. We've got much faster processors and we can now edit the DNA in a way that gives us a tool to actually change the DNA in whatever system that we're working on. BGI is a wonderful example of China in the last 26 years because it has an element of enormous progression. It's developed an industry that is not just limited to China, but is used worldwide. The key, I think, is education. BGI has and will continue to be involved in education at the highest level, not just for postgraduate students, but education for the people. It's very good at showing people around. It's wonderful at engagement. And it's that engagement and education which is the future. We need to have it as a public priority, not just so that university students can be happy and all that, but we must get those early brains developed in the best possible way for the future so that they can be innovative and creative in a way that we don't have now. And that, I think, is something where BGI could be very helpful in the future.